All right. Hey guys. So let's talk about Mother's Day as a stepmom. So Mother's Day can be a super weird and disappointing and that day for stepmoms. And here's why. So as a stepmom, Mother's Day can be just another reminder of how you're good enough until you're not. So you're good enough for all the motherly jobs, like the laundry and the running around and the cooking dinner and the lunches and the homework and the just nitty gritty that comes with parenting and comes with raising children. But then when it comes to these special days, you need to back up and know your place. And before we dive into this, I want to be completely transparent. I do not ever, as a stepmom, claim this day as my own. I do not think that I should be celebrated on Mother's Day. I do never ever want to take that away from my stepchildren's mom. It's just a weird day for stepmoms. And like I said, it can be very, very disappointing. Now, some stepmoms are celebrated on Mother's Day. They get the text, they get the presents, they get, some sort of, maybe they even have a joint celebration with their stepchildren's mom. But there are stepmoms who are left feeling disappointed and sad and like they don't know their place and like they're an outsider in this family. And I do not want you to feel this way. I do think that it is important for stepmoms to know and understand that your Mother's Day celebration, the calls or the presents or whatever your stepchildren do or do not do for you on this day does not determine the amount of love and appreciation they have for you. It just does not. It really and truly is just a day. And today in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 reasons why, with a little bonus reason that may not make you feel better, but it could be a cold hard truth, why your stepchildren do not celebrate you on Mother's Day. So the first reason why they may not celebrate you is just out of pure loyalty to their mom, or they just don't want to make their mom feel uncomfortable, or they don't want to put themselves in an uncomfortable situation. So they don't want to walk away from their Mother's Day celebration with their mom, be like, hang on, I need to go call my stepmom. Maybe that will cause issues for them with their mom. Like, you don't know how they're feeling and whether or not they're just feeling torn between the 2 women in their life. And unless their mom is openly saying to them, no, you should absolutely celebrate your stepmom on Mother's Day, they're probably going to feel a little weird about it. The second reason is they just haven't thought about it. They have not thought about it from a stepmom's perspective. It never occurred to them that they should celebrate you on this day. And I know this because I had a conversation with my husband and my mother-in-law one Mother's Day when we first got together about Mother's Day from a stepmom's perspective. And I was talking about all the stepmoms in my community who are struggling with Mother's Day and why they feel the way they do. And both of them said, wow, like we never even looked at it from a stepmom's perspective. And to me, that is mind-blowing because a stepmom does play a huge motherly role, just like a grandma or an aunt who they're often celebrated on Mother's Day too. But they didn't think about it. Like they just didn't have that perspective. So perhaps your stepchildren just have not thought about it that way either. So the third reason why your stepkids may not celebrate you on Mother's Day is because no one has told them to do it. I had a conversation with my stepson a few years ago, just before Father's Day, that really opened my eyes to this. So I was a couple days before Father's Day, and I said to him, like, hey, what are we going to do for your dad on Father's Day? And he's like, when's Father's Day? Well, it was a couple days away. He had no idea that Father's Day was coming up. If I hadn't encouraged him and talked to him about planning something for their dad on Father's Day, they wouldn't have done it because they didn't know. So it could be another situation where the adults in their life have not modeled or told them that they should be celebrating their stepmom on Mother's Day. So they just don't do it. At school, the teachers aren't saying to children, oh, if you have a stepmom, make sure that you make a Mother's Day card for them. That doesn't happen. It's not the way the conversation goes. And unfortunately, it leaves a lot of stepmoms feeling alienated and it just becomes a very, very weird day. But it's not the norm. And no one is telling the kids to celebrate you, so they just don't even think about it. When it comes to these days, they really do wait for the adults in their lives to show them the way. So it's really not an issue with your stepkids. It's more an issue with your partner and communicating to him how you feel and what you would love to get on this day, even if it's just a text. The last reason is, and this is maybe the cold hard truth, and maybe this is not going to make you feel better, but one of the reasons they may not celebrate you on Mother's Day is because they don't look at you as a motherly figure. And that sucks and it hurts. But again, it doesn't determine the amount of appreciation and love that they do have for you. Maybe they really, really do like you and appreciate all you do, but they don't see you as a motherly figure. They see you as their dad's wife. So that's something to consider as well. Sometimes we just have to respect where they're at, respect how they're processing things, respect how they have processed their parents' divorce and the changes in their life, and just meet them where they are. I'm going to end with this. If you are feeling awkward and weird and like an outsider and like you don't know if you belong and unappreciated today, I get it. I have been there. I see you. I see you and I get you and I understand. Okay. You need to know that you're not alone and that there are so many women today who do feel this way too. The other thing that just popped in my head is we also need to remember there's a lot of quote unquote real moms who feel unappreciated today, whose husband dropped the ball, whose kids didn't do anything for them. It doesn't mean that they're not appreciated and that their kids don't see all that she does for them too. Mother's Day, again, is just a day. Stepmoms experience these feelings. Real moms experience these feelings. Some people celebrate these Hallmark holidays, like they go all out, and other people do not. So it's important to remember that too. All right, that's it for this video, guys. Be sure to subscribe, leave me your 2 cents in the comments below, and share this video with someone who needs it. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. One thing that I do want to remind you, though, is that there's also a lot of real moms who are feeling the same.
Whatever comes, we will be just fine.